all in on a good day. A good day at the lake. Fellow Toastmasters, guests, what did you do when you were a kid in the summer? What did you enjoy? What created serendipitous days for you during your summer? For me, it included water. And I wonder why. Why was that water so soothing? Why did I love and crave to be outside where I could be amongst the elements and I could feel the wind through my hair and I could feel the sun, the color of that towel, shine down upon me? What was so inviting about that? Did you know that sunshine and water and nature and trees, they actually reduce your flight or fight response, and they increase your level of relaxation, your rest and digest in your body, just by going outside, just by being amongst water and nature and hearing birds chirping and feeling sand or dirt in your toes, or feeling the warmth of the sun upon your face, or even the smell of sunscreen. Must be childproof, because otherwise I will hear tears and screaming. But what is it for you? What do you recall being a part of your childhood, or even a part of your life now, that increases your level of rest and digest and reduces your fight or flight or your level of stress? I want to invite you to take a minute. Take a moment. What do you find just naturally relaxes you? That allows your nerves to calm? That increases your level of happiness, and the moments that you are a part of become slower and everything feels right in the world? Eric, what is it for you? I see your head nodding. What memory comes up for you?
As a kid, I would just be dragged to work with my dad. It was relaxing.
What do you remember about it?
I didn't want to go. Go to the pool.
Be in water?
Yeah, be in water, play basketball, do something else.
But it was relaxing?
No, it wasn't relaxing. It was relaxing when I was playing basketball.
Basketball.
Being out and about, being up on the pavement. It was nice.
So on the pavement, hearing the ball bounce. Just again, when we get in touch with our senses, I feel like our senses can bring us back to that moment. Our senses are what really give us the gift of being present. So as I would be outside, I could hear kids laughing, and hopefully I was one of them. I could hear the splashing in the water. I could see just the water being risen up. I could see this past weekend, we were so blessed. Did you know that Prescott has a lake and that you can swim in it? Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. And some people refer to it as a pond, but for this lake life girl, I am going to call it a lake and be very grateful for that. It's called Granite Basin Lake. It's only 15 minutes from town, and it is a paradise. It has a nice sand beach. It is surrounded by green pine trees, big lush green grass to the left with ducks and their babies all waddling their way to the side, lily pads everywhere the size of your hand. And then you have people that are on paddleboards and in kayaks, people fishing. Now as a Lake Life Wisconsin girl, I'm telling you, this did the trick for our hearts and souls this weekend. We were able to get out there, get wet, and then not only did we get all of our lake life that we grew up loving, but we were surrounded by beautiful mountains and rocks. And not only were we surrounded by these huge rocks that we could look and see people walking on and climbing, but birds having a nest or eagles flying overhead. Now we got to wrap up our day at the lake and head back to our campsite. And right from our campsite, There is a trail, number 355, if you are ever looking for a phenomenal sunset. It's very brief, and my wonderful son asked me to go for a simple walk. And here I thought I was getting the best view of the house from my picnic table, and I was already seeing the sunset. Well, little did I know that as I followed Avery on his bike, he was bringing me on this path, and to my left was Granite Mountain, and it was getting wider and bigger, and the sun was spreading overhead. There was fluffy white, pink clouds immersed in the green trees and the Rocky Mountain, and it was the most beautiful panoramic sunset I have seen in a long time. And now that's hard because Prescott has amazing sunsets. But if you can only imagine that this was even more amazing because of all of the effects of nature. And so again, I'm here to tell you that for me in the summer, and really for all of us any time of year, because it's Prescott and we live in such a temperate place that allows us to be outside more than not, we have access to this beautiful national forest at our fingertips. Not only does it provide the water to replenish us and reduce our stress, but it provides the fresh air and the landscape to move and groove and get those endorphins and serotonin in our bodies so that we can feel good and we can be present. Before I wrap up, is there anybody else who would like to share one of their summer memories, whether now or as a kid?
I remember.
Yeah?
I remember going turtle hunting at my grandparents' lake house.
Wow.
We would get out in the rowboat, and there would be like 3 or 4 of us cousins as we would all get in. The key to turtle hunting is you gotta row quietly and slowly. And I remember going through the lily pads, waiting to see if we could find a turtle.
And what I love about what Will has said as we wrap up our time together, pace. Give yourself the gift of pace and get outside. Thank you.